And yeah, so now I'm calling this video views. I'm gonna be reviewing, like, oh, not reviewing, but like, let's like watching South African music videos, especially hip hop R&B music videos, and like just breaking it down. Cause MTV, MTV is closing. They shut down, and it's funny. I wrote an article about music videos, like the culture of music videos, and how MTV playing like reality shows and all of that stuff and whatnot kind of led to the death of it, and mixed in with the YouTube and the TikTok, whatever. You can actually read it here. When I edit this, I will put it here. It's on the Frat Packer World, blog we got going on. Well, magazine actually got going on. Me, the OG triple platinum, the biggest frat packer. Yeah, you guys know the Sober Podcast. Always shout out, go watch the Sober Podcast. Make sure you do that. Got it. Make sure you guys tune in. That's real culture right there. So yeah, I wrote this article. Go read it, have a read and everything. And now MTV is closing, and I'm like, you know what, maybe like that's because people stopped also talking about music videos like that. Like it became more reactionary and not more like that breakdown. Let's go into it and everything. And like I said in the article, I think South Africans were carrying like arts and like you know what I'm saying, like literally just arts, especially music, hip hop, R&B, the vibes. So our youth is really going in it. We're hungry, we're about it. We're like in the golden age or the new coming age, or the like the takeover. We're gonna take over. That's all I know, taking over the world. So I was like, I wanna get into the music videos. Let's have a chat. Let's have a look at them. Let's review them. So I wanna get, why is this thing not on? There we go. So first music video we're going to look at is going to be Loatinover Pounds, feature 25K, Mamazala's. Let me just get this proper in for us. Yeah, man, but yeah, so even when I'm thinking of starting this, because like, when I do the reality show, I really am like a production nerd. Like I have like these things like, oh no, I need to get this, I need to get that in, I need to get wow, all of it in. And it's like, no, sometimes, people just want to hear the chats, people just want to see and hear the chats. Like, let's just get into this. I want to set this up nicely. How does it look if we put it full screen? You know what I'm saying? Can't even really see, so yeah, let's just get into this. So if you know the song Big Banger, it's just basically talking about like, Pounds growing up and how it was a one woman household, mom's holding down anything. Yeah, I love it firstly. Like I love it with music videos, like the imagery matches, what's being said in the song. Tswana, Sotho, Pitori, understanding it, like speaking it. But I can, I get along, I get by, I know enough to get by, but it's like, yeah, man's need to said in the CV, mom's waking up like, yo, dog, go spot, not go spot and everything. And that's what see in the imagery, like you see a black mother, like looking at his son like, dog, go get it, hustle, like go add on, whatnot. I probably had to put the song in the background. I know I didn't include the audio input. Wait, let's see if we can change that now. Sorry guys. I said it's the first episode. We're gonna rock with it. Okay, let's see if you guys can get engaged with us now. But yeah, back to the video. I won't lie, this is the first time I'm actually watching the video, but like came out last month. But it's dope. That whole playing games, listen to moms. I feel like the youngins, you can relate. Like it's like life is a game, you know what I'm saying? And you have options and choices, and like the choice to listen to your mom, I think as we get older, like we realize like that choice of not listening to Momzo or listen to the Zalis, like sometimes you should have just said yes. Sometimes you should have listened. Like sometimes they do know. Like, you don't have to go play sitting games to find out. Like they know. Trust they know. Ah, like I love it. Like also let's talk about no Sophie. Sophie is the creative director, set out the treatment director for this. That is amazing. Like you see the little things, like especially as like as a son, those little arguments you have with your mom. It's like those are real moments. Like I don't know. There's something about that mom-son relationship where it's like those fights and everything. It's like, moms, I know you're looking out for me, but I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of how they say, like, as a girl, your dad will be the first man that loves you. As a boy, your mom will be the first woman that loves you. So it's kind of like, she's trying to better you, and it's like you're trying to have this conversation, and maybe the mom's the one point where you can actually release emotion as a young black boy because you feel safe there. She's always cared and allowed space for emotion. So that's why those arguments happen like that sometimes. Where it's like, yo, dog, actually, Monty, I can actually, have these combos with you. And then I love the background here. The visuals are clean, like, and I know with the whole new age of music videos, it's all about clean visuals, is it 4K, is it looking nice? But these are really clean. Then you get the background with the red, with the white shirt, the contrasting, the lights. It's like, okay, something's happening here, I think the red usually gives red is usually always a standout, like a danger sign. Like that's why even when they use it in the news or like stop signs, red is very like, boom, danger, look at it, blood, all of that stuff. And then the white is kind of like but the purity of it, like it's kind of so, I like that contrast very a lot. But then you get the zoom out into the classroom and then the transitioning of onto the phone and the guy isn't Skella. Like, you see what I'm saying? When the lyrics match up with the video, they're playing dice there. That's what Pound's talking about there. It's Gala. It's the young boys that fucking around. It's the cool kids. We always had those, like, the cool kids or the disruptive boys like that. The people going to throw you off track. Look at it. Baggy calling boy into the classroom. Is he going to make the right decision? It's going to make the right decision. I don't know. The guy even, come on, it's just bad, man. And then also, I don't know, is Spotify behind the music video? Did they get a little far? I see the Spotify bang, maybe that's just to say, new age, that's what the kids will be rocking, tote bags, no more backpacks and everything. I'm very also interested in like, hey, that high school dynamic, do the high school kids actually react to it? And I always tell people, I think I like storylines in music video. Like, you don't have to have the most cost, whatever, but already the storyline has engaged me and captured me. Like, just the five of them chilling in the classroom alone. It even gives the vibe that, yeah, they're doing this after school, behind corners, no one needs to know. But the storylines already engaged me in the music video. I'm like, okay, I have to find out what this young man is going through. How does the story end up? You know what I'm saying? Like, not the song alone just taking me. You see, and I love when they get the artists to be involved acting in the music video. Like, what happened to artists acting in music videos? Whether it was bad acting, whether we liked it bad or good, it shows that you cared, like you're involved in your music video. You want to add a new element. I think that's why I so very much like wanted to see artists like act in music videos and see if you can act in series and whatnot. Like, it opened up new bags. Like just Pounds watching, they're like having that judgment, like, this boy, and it's his song. He knows, like, he's like, it's kind of like he's looking at his younger past self, kind of like that. Also, indicates insights that, like, implies that, hey, this is Pound's younger self, and he's looking back, like, even though he's there with the Apple March, even though it looks like he's still in Skella himself, it's kind of like his conscious is like, hey, you should have made the right decision, boy. Why are we doing this type vibes? Like, but yeah, let's see how it plays out. Mamazala span. Then you get the gang chilling there, obviously, getting in the school kids. But then you saw cameo, quick one, 25K. The verse is coming up. He's also acting. He has a role in it. He's playing another side to the story. The contradicting side of, like, hey, if Pounds is there being the, ish, what is this boy doing? Judging good side, dressed in white, 25K is here in black, playing like the devil's advocate on the shoulder, like, oh, he's trying to get you away from that gang life you're already doing in school. Here's the actual gang outside in the streets. Like, we can get active, we can work, you know. So those little notices, I'm loving this music video. I don't want to lie to you, I'm loving it. Again, you see how I told you the Loatinover pounds and white, 25K now is in black. Then you see the red lights. Goes back to the Loatinover pounds, red background, white shirt, red background, black. Clocking. Ooh, they got this nigga. It's a setup. They jumped in. They got your ass. They got your ass. Nice. But I like that. You see that little game over and the kid going like that. It's like, you know, that's also another way to show like life choices, like without being too preachy about it, and still talking to like the kids in the hood and the guys, like, kind of make better life choices. Like, if life was a game, this would be game over, and you know, you'd have to restart and kind of like build up again. But in real life, there is no restart. You did. When the game's over, the game's over. So I like the messaging in this as well. I think, like, especially with what pounds means to Bidori, Mamelodi, Shoshanguve, like, you know, the guys in the hoods out there. Like, yeah, I think it's like, it's a good message to put out, and like ones that a lot of young black boys will understand, and maybe this could like lead to conversations that people can take up and speak on. Yeah, beautiful. You see, now, man, talking about storyline, talking about music video. Let's Pounds also in all black when he's rapping 25K, also just to note there. But you know, game over, reload, second chance. What are you going to do? Are you going to do different or go the same? Now we're seeing what the life could have been if you had just listened to Mamazala's. If you had just listened to Mamazala's and figured out, like, if you just, you know. I wanna go back. Whoever the actress is, beautiful acting. Like, this is like, you see that mother's like this. Even when they were there together talking, it feels like if you ever had that mother's love, if you've been fortunate enough to have that relationship and engagement with the mother's love, this is it. Aish, come on, my boy graduated. I'm a dropout, so don't worry about me. I'm just like, aish, look at my boy graduated. Come on, and how's the professor dabbing him up? Come on, you see, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Moment. This is a music video. What are you talking about? This is a music video. Come on. And this is Duckies. I know Duckies because that's where I was. I used to study at University of Pretoria before I dropped out. I actually could have graduated, but those niggas fucked me up with the Dean's exam. They didn't let me know on time that I could write the Dean's exam for my last 2 modules. And I was just like, at that point, I was already over it. And that's a story for another day. We'll get into that one day in the life of Erratic. Nah, this is a hard music video. And he got the job. Come on. Always 2 up. Even the little homies winning at the game. Everyone winning. Nike boys, Nike boys, Nike boys, Nike boys, Nike, come on, do something. They say, I know Nike only involves in running, but the street culture is alive. That's why Adidas is chowing you. That's why Puma Puma's challenging you. That's why New Balance is challenging you. Asics is challenging you. You know what I'm saying? Like Nike boys need to do something. Fuck the running. Get in the culture. Like also Nike, your first shoe, the Cortez, popped off because not because Preston ran and whatnot, but like people liked the design and then started wearing it. Outside is a lifestyle shoe. So what you think South Korea doesn't have flavor, doesn't have culture? Get the fuck out of here, man. Here we go. These are the important details I want everyone to take note. Take note. Filmed by BSV. You need to check out who's BSV or whatnot. I want to find out who they are. See, creative director Sophie, shout out, she did it. Production, True Tales Agency, styling by Sophie. Director for photography, Ashen Bebete. Music by Loatinover Pounds, 25K. Starring on Chimetse Molekwa. I hope I'm saying it right. Starring Zanokuhle Mhlongo, starring Kagiso Hohome, lighting by Karabo Guau. Or Dubai, the Premier League. Like I said, my Sotho is not the best if I'm mispronouncing, my bad. I don't mean to butcher people's name. I just want people to actually read the credits, get to know. If you want to shoot a dope music video, look at these people. If you need some acting, here's some names to research and find out. Never forget to look at the credits. And that was, imagine you shut the fuck up. That was Loatinover Pounds, Mamazala featuring 25K. Like I said, dropped last month. It's off his album, I Pray for Bidori, that dropped last year. Won the Album of the Year, Hip Hop Album of the Year for the Streets Awards, you know what I'm saying? It's been doing rounds. So yeah, check out all of this, check out the album. Yeah, and have a great time. Check out South African music and music videos. Like, shit is amazing, shit is dope. Well, that was the first episode of Video Views. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to get into more music videos. Yeah.